everyone. I'm 13th Wolfman. Yeah, you know it. Ha! So, my buddy, the movie Phantom, the movie Phantom, that's right, that bad boy over there on the other channel, the Movie Phantom channel, has done a top 3 and this week, and his top 3 question is top 3 George Romero films. And he kind of sat through this and he goes, you know, I mean, the movie Phantom's cool. I'm good with him. But it was just kind of funny. He's like, he's made like 15 movies and I only like 5 maybe. Dude, come on. Romero's made a lot of good stuff that's not just the Of the Living Dead, you know, series. He's worried about everyone just saying the same 3. It's like everyone's going to say Night, Dawn, and Day of the Living Dead. Okay. I'm going to do this. I can do 2 versions of this list. One without any of the Living Dead stuff on it. And one that will pretty much have majority of living, not all, but majority. So I'm going to do 2, just to the non-Living Dead list. Top 3 favorite Romero films. Okay. 2 Evil Eyes comes in at number 3. Creepshow comes in at number 2. I love Creepshow. I mean, it's a Romero Stephen King movie, but I do love it. I think it's one of his better films. And coming in at number 1, which I'm kind of surprised that the movie Phantom didn't say, is the 1973 film The Crazies. I mean, it's the same, but it's a lot different compared to what the remake is like. But it's just as good, man. I mean, so that's the that there is the non-Living Dead top 3 Romero list. That is a long title. So now we go to the second list. Now it's a list that I can use some of the Living Dead stuff on. So, thinking about it this way, we would still have Creepshow. We would still have what? The Crazies, yeah. And my number 1 would be Day of the Dead. Don't get me wrong, I'm not slamming Night of the Living Dead. I love the movie. It'd be in a top 5. And honestly, Dawn of the Dead would be in a top 10. It wouldn't even make the top 5. And I say that only because the one thing that has always bothered me about the original Dawn of the Dead is the pie fight scene. I don't know what it is, but for some reason I think it's rather absurd that Romero makes this horror film that's supposed to be all fun and great and whatnot. And, I mean, it's a follow-up to, you know, the original Night of the Living Dead, and it's supposed to be, you know, a horror film. And then halfway through the film, here come these bikers and start a pie fight, you know, which looks like something out of the Keystone Cops, Laurel and Hardy Three Stooges type of stuff. And I'm like, what just happened? It's always bothered me. It just completely takes me out of the movie for that 5-10 minutes, whatever it is, that the pie fight scene lasts, and then they go back to it being a horror film. I'm like, what? So because of that, it doesn't make my top 5. You know, I know some people are like, but there's got to be comedy and horror. No, there doesn't. It doesn't always have to be comedy and horror. I want horror to be horror. I want comedy to be comedy. Yes, you can make a horror comedy, but I don't think you always have to have comedy in it. So for that, I want you to check out the Movie Phantom. Like the Movie Phantom has said in his videos, if you're watching my videos and you haven't checked out the Movie Phantom yet, and you don't know who he is, Alright. Go over there. I'll leave the link below. Somewhere right around there. I'll leave the link. And you guys can go over there, check it out, see what the Movie Phantom's about. He does horror news. He does top threes. He does reviews. He used to have a long show. It's kind of funny. It's like, when I first discovered the Movie Phantom, his show used to be 1 hour long, about. And it would cover different segments within that hour. And it was kind of cool. First 15 minutes or so, he'd talk horror news. Then he'd do the top three. And then he'd do something where, it's like after the top three, usually somebody could write in a question. They would answer that question. Then he'd go into the reviews. And he went on a hiatus for a while, and he came back and he reformatted his show. He broke it all down into segments, into days. He's like, so one day now, only one day a week he's doing the news, and one day a week he's doing the top three, and one day a week he's doing the movie reviews, and video. He does comments whenever someone comments on a video or on his Facebook or something like that. He'll read viewer comments. I mean, it's kind of ingenious the way he's broken up that 1 hour show into 4 or 5 20. They're not long. They're like maybe 10-minute segments. So if you take all his stuff together now and edit it to one show, it's a lot shorter than it used to be. I like both formats. I used to look forward to like every Saturday or Sunday, he would put up the new 1 hour video and I would watch it. So go over there. That's the past. Like I said, he does it all in broken segments now. But go over to his stuff, check it out. The Movie Phantom. With that, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and guess what? Oh! I'm on the prowl.